second down.
Go!
Love out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. His first throw is an interception. Nick Cross has it. And the Colts will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First half, well, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Let's go!
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Moving quickly to the right side. Close to the 8. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Cougar 19! Tag! 70 Timberwolves!
From the red zone now. Chased out to his right. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
70 Lions!
Offense up to the line fast. Taylor. And we bring him down after a pretty short game. Give him 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short of the third down.
Instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. Third and short.
Running with Taylor. Hits. He gets flattened to the ground. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. They're going Taylor. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Colts parlay the interception into points. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, Shaq! Hut, hut!
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And now they face second down.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
Ready,
2nd and 10, left try it again. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Here we go, here we go! Hut.
Throwing his love on 3rd. It's another first down mistake. He's intercepted again. Jimmy Thomas has got it. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. They'll set up here for the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Set. Go.
Back to the air, following the pick six. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Good offenses. They know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he can make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Forced out to his right. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. Creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Set it. Curve 19. Curve 19. Come on. Ready.
Now looking to throw. Hits this one to Watson. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Working quickly here.
Left knee 19. 19 light. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Set go.
They are throwing it again. Gets it complete. Here's Marshawn Lloyd. And he's down inside the red zone.
Best offenses. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Ready. 19 tight. 19 tight. Warrior 70. Set it.
1st down from the red zone. He's on the move. That's going to be a sack. He goes out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, in that situation, as hard as it is and everything flying around you, you just got to get rid of the ball. You got to know where you are. Not just wide receivers that always got to know the boundary. Running backs and quarterbacks do. Looked like we saw a little bit of panic. Hits going out for the sack.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Ready.
They go play action here. Taken in by Luke Musgrave.
When you see play action throughout the game, it's always to the tight end. That's so good. Play action gives him time off that triple rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Go. Panther 11. Panther 11.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. It's a 2-score game early. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this.
Keep it together. Keep them guessing offense.
Ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone.
Let's go.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go down shy of the end pressure drives them backwards.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Trap 60. Come on. Set.
Keep it together, offense.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Here he is on third and long. Look at this, he gets it back. And this is a huge loss on the play.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Kate's Adonai Mitchell. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Up right here one time.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Ready. 60 Eagles. Go.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Another try following the sack. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. Oh, and they pick it up. Time to push for that record. Almost the impact on this defense was surgical. They can only get the job done for the first Bucks they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. He brings it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Here we go. Set.
They put downs in motion right. 1st and goal, here's Taylor. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
He finds him right side.
Okay, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush guys. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. But when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And he will get into the end zone for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 20-zip lead. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. Wow, Brock, hard to imagine a more effective play in their entire playbook for that particular spot right there.
You know, you get in this red zone, Kate, you want the ball in the hands of the guys you do trust the most to score. In a lot of cases, well, you trust your quarterback, and all he did was add to that trust.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Let's go now. Ready?
Trying to throw here out of the gun. He beams one deep right side. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Colts will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw down. be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Flush down now to his left. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Ready? Go!
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He's moving up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
Move it, 19.
Third and long, it's Richardson. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20.
Ready?
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready?
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense.
Timberwolves. Down. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Check go.
Throw on 1st down. Well, it looked like the Packers were able to cover it. No turnover. They keep possession.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
They really need some chunk yardage here on
79.
2nd down.
Get up.
Trying again, following the set. That's a heater, guilty, middle of the field. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
70 range. 70 range. Let's go. Ready?
Love in the shotgun. No, they get him yet again. Broke through the tackle. And the Colts are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth.
Oh, the football's loose. Packers pick it up. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. Been a really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, I mean, start there. But immediately then fumbling the ball right back over, that's none too good either. And they know they just fumbled away a critical opportunity.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looking for Christian Watson that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Ready up. Ready, ready. Ready, ready.
Here's Long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Hurt, hurt.
Throw on 3rd down. He put everything he
the other side defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers get it back to a 14-point game. On now is McManus to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Here we go, set! Go!
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go, here we go!
He'll throw it. He puts some juice on the deep. That's a caught at the 25. And somehow they reach the end zone with no time remaining in the half. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. On now is McManus to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Set! Cowboy 80! Set, go!
Looking from the gun, it's Richardson. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for the back that time. And now it's second down.
Let's go now!
Play action with Richardson. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
Set up! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal! Set up!
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. That's complete to Pittman. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of down.
Rocco 80! Ready?
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Buying some time right. And man is there to knock that away. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. And it sets up second down.
Ready?
Now throw again, Richardson. Taylor makes the catch. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
They put a receiver in motion right.
Ready, ready?
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
PAT effort coming up.
Dusty in here.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, I'd say some frustrations at the deficit bleeding over onto the field as they get rung up for the personal foul.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Frustration and emotion, right? You got to play with emotion, but you can't let emotion play you, and especially when you're digging out of a hole like they are. Sanchez
has it all set for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Go!
They'll come out throwing. On the move, headed right. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Are you kidding me? Go!
Now he'll throw off the play fake. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Ready.
No connection on the last play. And now it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. What a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Come 19. Check go.
Back now, pressure on its way. Gets everything he has out of this. Oh, it's an interception. Rodney Thomas has got it. And the Colts are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who senses the need for a splash play and delivers.
He's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
Hawk 70.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Hawkins holding up there, able to drop it.
Hurry.
Moving quickly here.
At the 60. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Hut.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He throws a bullet deep to the right. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than unlikely for more games to come.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. I'd say some frustrations at the deficit bleeding over onto the field as they get rung up for the personal foul.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Frustration and emotion, right? You got to play with emotion, but you can't let emotion play you, and especially when you're digging out of a hole like they are.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packers take their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. First and 10 now from the 30.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Sack.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Second down now, 7 to go. They're going play action. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we called them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
They're going to throw it on third and long. Oh, they're on it, but he's trapped again. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
That's 2. Count them 2 drives that he has put to rest now. First with the interception, and this time a critical third down sack. There's just some players on the field, they sense the moment defensively, and when they get the opportunity, they make the most of it.
Fields this clean at the 30. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Colts will take over. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go, sack.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door.
Here we go.
Bigger gap in the future.
Go.
From the 34. Catch is made down the sideline. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, I'd say some frustrations at the deficit bleeding over onto the field as they get rung up for the personal foul.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Frustration and emotion, right? You got to play with emotion, but you can't let emotion play you, and especially when you're digging out of a hole like they are.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Hand off here to Jacobs. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. On second down, Jacobs makes a cut to the right side. push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys
Let's
that
go now.
love to feed themselves on the field, right? They
Hey,
love to just
hey,
get more
check
and
that.
more. They're even more. It prevents something that's going to be a lot bigger. But that back remains cool.
And he'll get it up to the 44. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now.